We have more details that confirm Red Dead Redemption is going to be getting a remake and a remaster, and that its announcement could be coming extremely soon. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today, and a whole lot more. So the first thing we're going to be talking about today comes from Colin Moriarty. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly. In case you guys don't know, he actually hosts a podcast and does multiple YouTube videos. I'll leave a link to his page in the description. And in case you guys aren't familiar with his ability to project things and sort of be an insider, he's been pretty reliable for several years now. He actually predicted Dead Island 2's re-revival as well as its release window, and he also broke news on Hogwarts Legacy and suggested a correct early 2023 window for release. So long story short, this guy has some pretty legit insider sources and is very reliable. And this is what he had to say regarding Red Dead Redemption Remastered during his podcast.
Don't look now, but the original Red Dead Redemption, the PS3 game from 2010, has been rated for release by the South Korean Games Rating Board. While not specified by console, website Gamatsu notes that the code in the rating, NV, indicates a console release, and since RDR was a PS3 game already, we assume it'll come to PS4, PS5, or probably both. Sadly, Red Dead Redemption isn't playable on PlayStation 4 natively, and obviously not PS5 either, but this will likely change things. The only question is if it'll come with its popular DLC, Undead Nightmare, which originally launched later in 2010, and which was extremely well received. And naturally, Red Dead Redemption was followed by a proper sequel, Red Dead Redemption 2, which launched on PS4 in 2018 and has sold well over 50 million copies to date. Thus, priming an RDR remaster for modern consoles doesn't seem like that much of a stretch, though we need to keep in mind that Grove Street's disastrous GTA Trilogy ports from 2021, which have now been largely fixed, nixed an apparently aggressive Rockstar's plans for more remasters, including 2008's beloved Grand Theft Auto 4, which, like the original Red Dead Redemption, isn't playable natively on modern hardware. I can say that I have seen confirmation that this is real. I don't think you need that confirmation, but I had someone reach out to me behind the scenes that showed me. They asked obviously to be anonymous, but are talking on background, showed me something that definitively shows that this game is coming. Maybe even imminently, with an announcement maybe in like August. Not a huge surprise. You don't need me to tell you that South Korean ratings board doesn't just rate things, they rate things that are submitted to them. So it's important to note that the Red Dead Redemption rumor didn't, I don't know, say cancel as much as it kind of like threw into question the quality of what they were doing. So it seems like they got more time. Mm-hmm. Chris, let's go to you. What do you think about Red Dead Redemption? 2010's Red Dead Redemption looks, I mean, I'm telling you it's coming. Yeah.
Red Dead 2 at 60.
It doesn't say, I mean, it says something. I don't want to, I was asked not to say certain things because it could be tied back to people. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption is real.
So a couple of interesting things here. He confidently stated that the remastered version of the game is real and confirmed by his trustworthy behind-the-scenes sources. Now, unfortunately, he wasn't able to disclose any additional information, but it really did seem like he's actually seen something from the game, whether that be a video footage or artwork or a screenshot. That, to me, was kind of the language he was speaking there. Now, I haven't followed all of his reporting, so I don't know how often he uses language like that. But to me, this seems like it was more than just someone saying, hey, this Red Dead Redemption thing is real. It looks like he's actually seen something. And he also believes that Rockstar is going to be announcing the game very shortly, that might happen in August 2023. He said that obviously the South Korean ratings board aren't just going to rate things out of nowhere. They only rate things that are submitted to them. So it's definitely real. It is 100% going to be happening. And I think that the fact that we have insiders with sources like this talking about the remaster and the remake, it really does add more fuel to the fire. Now, speaking of insiders, Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2 finally shared his thoughts regarding the Red Dead Redemption remake and remaster. He said this: "This is all interesting. Rockstar Dundee, previously Ruffian Games, was working and assisting Rockstar on Grand Theft Auto Online before the acquisition. They assisted with Expanded and Enhanced 2, a third-party studio that worked on Rage before being acquired. I didn't expect them to be heavily involved into the stuff that Rockstar would mainly focus on. They are long-term friends of Rockstar too. I guess the acquisition was more or less a way to financially assist them due to the pandemic. If you check out Grand Theft Auto 5's new credits, most of Rockstar Dundee's senior developers are focused on online modes. Years of experience with multiplayer is likely the convincing reason behind their acquisition. basically nothing to do with remasters. As for this, before the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition's release, Rockstar's long-term plan was, or still is, to expand to other series, such as Red Dead Redemption and Max Payne, the latter which was announced last year. They also had plans for Grove Street Games 2, but they must have been ditched by now since Rockstar is no longer working with them. My knowledge is the same as you all. If this is happening, I doubt it's solely Rockstar Dundee, but either a collective of Rockstar Studios or a new third-party studio. The Red Dead Online event being extended is interesting too, as RDR2's QA Live branch received an update 10 days ago, indicating an update or a patch is releasing soon. So basically what TezFunds2 is saying here is it doesn't look like this is just one studio working on this, and instead is a collection of Rockstar Studios or a new one altogether. We also know that it is not Grove Street Games that is working on that. That's probably going to be music to many of you guys' ears, especially with the way the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition turned out. Grove Street Games are now no longer working with Rockstar. The studio is instead working on a game, Aurora Lux, for the Switch, and are also heavily involved with Ark 2. They have announced that partnership on their website. So we know that they are not working for Rockstar Games anymore, which again, probably some people will say is ultimately good news here. Now, one thing we talked about previously was Red Dead Online's event being extended until July 10th. Although when I'm recording this video, because it is July 3rd, that might simply be due to the holiday we celebrate here in the United States, Independence Day or the 4th of July. Rockstar's offices are probably going to be closed here in America, as well as other businesses in the United States too. So maybe they just decided to extend it so that it didn't interfere with the actual holiday. So that's where things currently stand right now, and that should get you caught up on all the Red Dead Redemption remake remastered news, as a few reputable insiders with their own what looks to be legit sources not only confirming that the project is real and that the announcement could be happening very soon, but also giving us some details on how it's going to work inside of Rockstar and how the various studios might be coming together to make this whole thing a reality. But I would, of course, love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think of the latest Red Dead Redemption remake and remastered news? And when do you believe Rockstar is going to give us the official announcement? Do you think it's going to be August, like Colin says? Will it be sometime before, sometime after? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.